real webs are used. We spend dancing away this autumn, eating bread from on the water, in a way that keeps the young kids hungry. In our land, green and pleasant, and pleasant. If they had them, we'd be walking arm in arm. For our life is good and steady till we're blessed and up and ready. It's a poultry tale of folk down on the farm. There's a turkey with a gobble, while his legs begin to wobble, 'cause Thanksgiving isn't cause for slumber. We've got pullets, we've got chickens, we've got quails and ones and dickens. It's a poultry tale of folk down on the farm. What a decision this is. It's Ida, she's my Mrs. So forgive me if I'm laying on this one. She goes over here quacking to avoid the skills I'm lacking.
It's a poultry tale of folk down on the farm. Come on down and don't be strangers. In our junkyard of free rangers. It's a poultry tale of folk down on the farm. Here where waterfowl have waddled, little chicks are mollycoddled.
For the cat would like to do them grievous harm. She's our only source of worry, that is where they get to worry.
It's a poultry tale of folk down on the farm. How they flatter themselves. I never show much interest in this group. And I'm quite a glutton, but this method for a glutton wouldn't even make a palatable soup. But when those little ducklings hatch, that's a flavor you won't match. They're delicious and I just can't get enough. As a felon who's feline, you won't see me face a feline for those tender little juicy balls of fluff. In our waterfowl regatta, there's a woman down a chapter and a mandarin with oriental charm. You'll find every goose together, of course some grandma. It's a poultry tale of folk down on the farm. Come on down and don't be strangers. In our junkyard of free rangers. It's a poultry tale. It's a poultry tale. It's a poultry tale of folk down on the
That's the way I see you. And it doesn't do good for a duck and sheepish either. It just confuses the other animals.
How's it going, Ida? You still sitting? I don't know, it's all right for some.
Well, if you like the sound of it so much, why don't you take a crack at sitting on the nest? And wipe your webs. I just did the floors this morning.
Ida. I'd love to have a practice sitting on the eggs for a bit, but you look so comfortable over there. It's a shame to disturb you.
And what about that extension you promised to build on the nest? It's going to be very cramped once the little ones arrive, especially with that one big egg in the clutch. Goodness knows what size that chick's going to be.
I reckon it must be a turkey.
Oh, Drake, how could a turkey's egg have gotten into my nest? Must be your side of the family.
We'll just have to see who he takes after now, won't we, dear?
Yes, dear.
Well, must fly. I promised the rooster I'd help him. Tell Miss Chicken. Shall I see you back here?
Well, where else do you suppose I'm going to be? As a duck, when you're stuck, sat sitting in the middle of your nest, then at best you get bored. There goes Drake on the lake. I can see him through the rushes all the time, feeling I'm just ignored. I don't pretend that this is all his doing. I'm a sucker for the feeling and the truing. But when you hear that picture of tiny feet, it doesn't matter how long I've had to sit here minding my brew. Those little legs so soft and downy, the baby pods all cold and browny, the beaks constantly open waiting for a It's the joy of motherhood, those little ducklings walking all in a line. I'll do what any other mother would, try to do my best at bringing up mine. It's the joy of motherhood, those little words that make it all seem worthwhile. I'll do what any other mother would, to get my ducks decked out and living in style.
Morning, Ida.
Morning, morning.
How's the mother to be?
She'd be better if the father who was better at being the father who is. I sometimes think I'd been better off pairing with a decoy.
Oh, I'm sure Drake will make a marvelous dad when the family arrives.
Not him. Duck by name and duck by nature. Ducking out of his responsibilities.
Well, how much longer do you have to go?
Well, by my reckoning, they should be out by now. I went to all my prenatal hatching classes, run by that self-satisfied stork, and she said about half a month. But 2 weeks is up.
Oh well, the best things come to those who wait.
I don't know. Why do we put ourselves through it? Every spring, it's exactly the same.
But just think of the rewards, all those lovely little ducklings.
All those beaks to feed,
Waking you up at all hours,
getting into deep water.
attracting unwanted admirers, like the cat. Why do we put ourselves through it? 'Cause when you hear that dibble-dabble, you're proud to say, hey, that's my rebel. The monster maiden voyage out from the bank.
Like champagne corks, you'll see them budding.
Accompanied by mother's love and relief. Thanks be to nature, nobody said.
whole world. It stretches far beyond the edge of the lake, straight into the churchyard. Though I've never been that far myself.
Wicked, let's explore.
Wait. There are one or two nest rules you need to know before you paddle off. Number 1, no wet feet in the nest. Number 2, you must feather your own nest every morning. Number 3, no quacking after sunset. Number 4, no plankton in between meals. And wait a minute, you're not all here.
Hey guys, there's gonna be another member of the gang.
Oh, quack, it's a big one.
Look at the shell on that. How come you got such a big egg?
Yeah, we all got pictures of that regular shell, but that one got a queen-size ostrich shell.
It's not fair, Mama.
No, Mama, it's not fair.
Hi, kids. I'm your dad.
Take a good look at him. You probably won't be seeing him that often. Well, true to form, you missed it. The pitter-patter of petite paddles.
Well, I'm here now. Okay, kids, who's for a swim? What's the matter? All that scent taking it out of you?
There's still one left to hatch, dumb cluck.
Let me see that egg again. Yep, definitely a turkey. You'll never get it to go in the water, just leave it. Oh, cut that out. Come teach the others to swim properly.
You teach the others to swim properly. I've sat so long, a few more days won't make any difference.
Whatever you say, dear. Come on, let's put the legs to. Hey, wait for me.
Come on, guys, let's go. Wait for me.
I'm ready.
Good. Now just do as I do, and you should take to it like a... You should take to it. Hold your heart up high, like the most happy fellow down with orange sky.
Like this?
That's the way.
I'm not like my brothers and sisters. What is different?
Well, for one thing, I'm sure you can swim much better than they can.
Really? And what else?
Well, you must try to remember that it's what's on the inside that matters, not what we look like.
Come on, guys. What's Mama making?
It's a sort of orange preserve on the Python coast.
No, what's Mama making?
Oh, fine, Ida. Listen very closely. I want you to walk towards me very slowly. With some movement.
What are you laughing about?
There's something behind you. Something not.
This is your son, dear.
I created a monster.
Don't be ridiculous. He's just not your normal, run-of-the-mill pond duck, that's all.
That's all. Ida, I have a reputation.
I know, dear. I wouldn't brag about it if I were you.
I tell you, he's a turkey.
He's not a turkey, he loves the water.
Cranberry sauce.
See, he didn't even flinch. Now, I want you all to get spruced up. It's time to meet the other members of the duckyard and be educated in the ways of the world. Drake, don't stare at him.
Look at him.
Now then, children, let's not make a fuss.
Look at him.
Are you sure he's really one of us?
Family like horses and strong, still you won't poke fun. All of you, what's your He's a special son. Come along, all of you now. Follow me, but stay close to me at all times, or you may get trodden on. And beware of the cat.
Look at him. Legs are bending and the knees are not. Look at him. That was obviously eggshell shock. But the neighbors scream and help when they see our brood. He's a palace water fowl.
Why are you so rude?
Touchy.
Look at me, look at you, what's it matter?
Isn't it obvious?
Why am I making all up and stuff?
Have you seen your reflection?
I don't play with suspicious.
Because you scared them off. When? But that's what I call smart. Look at him. Look at him. Finest cat food that I ever saw. Better still, he won't be missed. They think he's a flop. Baby, then let me assist, giving him the chop.
Now our mom made that we pretend to her grace. That was distinguished, definitely. She was once head or the man
so sorry to hear about that, Your Grace. You must miss him terribly.
He was a fine fellow, the Mandarin. But alas, he became crispy and aromatic before his time. Still, life goes on. So, I hear Maureen sold the children from the farmhouse bring French bread into the farm.
Ta-da! You have to try it. It's much better than the usual stuff. Even the crust are nice.
Oh yes, Maureen, it's delicious. Come on, children, you have to try this.
I'm trying to
Right, baby,
I
go.
have it.
Ida, you really gotta do something about that hawk.
Oh, look, there's fun! Get back. You're too big for your age already.
It's not fair. Why do you always pick on me? I'm hungry too. Quack! Honk! If they knew just how dearly I would love to honk! But it's true, I'm a bird who seems to lack the knack. I'm just different from the rest. And who can blame them wanting me to find another nest? But different isn't naughty, different isn't bad. So why should being different make me sad? I'm just different. They're like peas from the same pod. No wonder they make fun of me. Life's harder when you're odd. But different isn't scary. Different is no threat. And no one's still their brother. They forget. I didn't choose to look this way. I didn't want to be unique. I don't like these grubby feathers, and I hate my stubby beak. There's a runt in every litter, one black sheep in every flock. But baby, no excuse somehow. Your ego takes a knock. I'm just different, but I have a sense of pride. My looks may well be funny, but I hurt the same inside. Different isn't spiteful, different isn't wrong. So why is it so hard to get along? I only want to get along. Different isn't hateful. Different could be swell. Difference is just, well, the difference.
Hello, Ducky.
Who are you?
I'm your friend.
I haven't got any friends. Everyone hates me because I'm ugly.
They are too cruel. I think you look delicious.
What did you say?
I said, poultry can be so malicious. Look at them. Doesn't after it.
It's supposed to be really nice. It's French.
Orange.
Are you trying to say that lunch would have any?
Not a crown.
Well, that sounds a bit. Lunch is in on me.
You really mean it? You really are a friend?
Of course I am. Now come with me.
I better go to my mother first.
Oh, no, you mustn't.
I really think I should.
Listen, you won't be gone for long, and what harm can it do you? You are hungry, aren't you?
Well, yes, I am.
Well, that makes two of us.
Well, only if you're sure.
I'm right. It's Ida I feel sorry for. How she managed to lay that egg, I'll never know. It makes my eyes water just thinking about it.
Hi, what do you have stuff to do, baby?
Speaking of stuffing, I don't suppose you'll be so full of yourself come Thanksgiving.
Oh, I hate that word.
There's nothing wrong with my son. He just looks a bit different, that's all. And I think that makes him someone rather special.
Well said, Ida. I agree. apology is ordered from you two.
Wait a minute. Where's he gone?
I thought it was with you.
He was. Just a moment ago.
Well, if he's gotten any sense, he's gonna find a bag and put over his head.
Drake, that's enough.
Calm down, love. He's probably just down at the lake. You know how he loves swimming.
Not without telling me he wouldn't. Where's he gone?
For goodness sakes. All right, Turkey, you check along the milk shed. Maureen, Henrietta, you check along the hen house. Ida, we'll go down to the lake.
And I'll coordinate operations at the grain store.
Eileen!
Hello?
Could you come in?
Welcome to the Kitty Cat Snack Shack, fast food for famished felines. Now, let me see. Casserole. Duck with cherries, Peking duck. Ah, here we are. Duck a l'orange.
What are we having?
Oh, I'm having you for lunch.
Yes, I know you are. I mean, what are we going to eat?
Oh, I'll whip up something. A surprise.
My mother must have been thinking of someone else instead of beware of the cat.
Bless her. Mothers are all the same. They somehow think it's in their job description to keep us from having fun. Not my mother, though. Oh, no. She was different. Do you know what she used to say to me? You can scratch the antique furniture to sharpen up your closet. You can lacerate the cushions if you're ever stuck indoors. You can dig up all the flowers from the fresh leaves and the beds. And with our clothes of clothing, it's okay to pull some threads. But I remember as a kindergarten kitten, one phrase that left me singularly smitten. You can play with your food before you eat it. You can dip your chow before you chew. You can play with your food, you can't eat it. So duck and let me play with you. You can play with the food before you bite it. You can throw yourself before the moon. You can play with your food and cry about it. It's a crazy little game. Come watch. So tell me, Ducky, what would you like to play? It could be anything. I won't tell you another.
Anything? Well, I'd like to paddle the puddles down the pond, take us back to the shallows. And maybe as time goes by, we'll time before we find marshmallows. Honk and slay a dragonfly, must water boatman risk. To say that cats are dangerous is clearly not the case.
I'd rather play a game with sharp empathy, and preferably with something in the kitty. Oh, you want to play hide and seek, do you? Where are you? Am I getting warmer? You can play with your food before you eat it. You can chew your chow before you chew. Wasn't just those wretched farm people playing ball outside.
What are people?
What are people? Bad news. That's what people are. Just think yourself lucky, Ducky, that I'm going to save you from ever having an encounter with them. Duck! Yes, I know. It's a duck. Duck! I know. It's a ruddy duck.
Actually, I think I'm a mouse.
Duck! Oh, goose! Struck out by a foul ball. The window! The ball's gone inside.
Oh no, they're coming in. There you go. You wait there till the heat is off. Maybe we can have lunch again some other time. Goodbye. Now, was it left at the cowshed and right at the house? Or right at the hen barn and left at the cowshed? Oh dear, I think I'm lost.
And rolling. So, tell me, Ida, it has been a week now since the sun was missing. How are you bearing? Can you manage to cheer for the camera?
What?
This, dear, is Jaybird from America's Most Feathered. They're doing a feature. Now, which is my best side?
Ida, there have been rumors of farmer bullying. Do you believe your son was abducted, or did he run away to escape his persecutors?
What are you saying?
That's good. I'll buy that. Defensive yet emotional. Just a hint of anger. I'm feeling out here.
What's the matter? Does no one care what I think?
Sorry, sir. Come to the end of transmission. I'm going to leave the final word with Ida, just in case her son is out there watching. But for now, this is Jaybird for America's Most Feathered, saying that if you see anything suspicious from thieving magpies who lost ducklings, the chicks are on the switchboard, awaiting to take your call. All right, Ida, it's all yours.
Every time I turn around, I expect you to help me. Everyone, we know my name, but it's your voice that I hear. Every moment that you're gone is a moment dark and gray. Every tear a mother cries is a dream that's washed away. Get away from me! Go on, all of you! Every day seems to be more empty than the last. Everywhere the sun shone, a shadow has been cast. Every moment that you're gone is a moment dark and gray. Every tear a mother cries is a dream that's washed away.
But Ida, you can't just leave me here with the other four.
You'll manage straight. My mind's made up.
But you're wasting your time, love. You know you are. Apart from which, it's dangerous to go wandering off the other churchyard this time of year.
I won't be satisfied until I find the truth. Try to understand, dear. A mother knows.
Well, have a safe journey.
Every moment seems an hour. Every hour lasts a day. Every tear a mother cries is a dream that's washed away.
boss things up today?
They're probably tired, dear. We have been marching for an awful long time.
Bobbycock! Would you prefer we fly with a shooting marsh? I think not, my sweet.
Excuse me. I wondered if you could help.
Eyes front, you report 4 o'clock.
You see, I'm lost.
Bah! Infantry! A bird who gets off his flight path doesn't deserve his wings. That's what I always say, isn't it, dear?
Always, dear.
But I can't even fly yet. I got lost on foot.
Bah! Messy business.
He's only a youngster. Maybe we should direct him. Give him his marching orders.
Bah! Very well. Weakness, vibration, birds of passage. We're in a tight fleet.
Now, where are you trying to get to?
Back to my mother. On the lake. I think I saw some birds flying in that direction a few minutes ago.
Well, it continues. Plug into the last flying mission.
What do you mean?
There's a chute on the marsh, dear. It's very dangerous.
What's a shoot?
Well, it's a people sport. One group of men moving through the marsh, scaring ducks into the air, while a second group, with guns, shooting them back out of the air again.
The cat moving about people.
The cat!
Yes, you see, I know it's cat.
Didn't your mother tell you how dangerous the cat is?
Yes, she did, but the cat said he was my friend.
You don't want friends like that, dear. Your mother was right to warn you.
She was?
Gondolas! They must be starting the shoot again. I hope you can come to this. All right, at ease. Company, fall in! I didn't mean literally. All right, eyes front. We are about to take part in an exercise the like of which you have never faced before. This one requires confidence and reciprocation.
This duckling has lost his mum, bless him, and we're going to find her.
You're a fine Portuguese, and I know you people do very well. Good luck, men. We're off on a wild goose chase. We will be no stranger to danger. The squadron will know no fear. We're off.
And no matter where we go, although my mind boggles, these gathering goggles are sure to find your home.
Run, race there, and take what's there. We must stay on.
Hark at him, I hear his carol lights are rather dim.
Jumps away, on that sleigh, the
We're off on a wild goose chase, and a simple mission position the whereabouts of your farm. We're off at last, we're longing to kingdom come. We won't be back until we found your mom. Excuse me, sir, cattails advancing from the rear.
What? Cattails do not advance barnacles. One thing they are most famous for is being rooted to the spot.
Hello, Ducky. Thought I lost you.
Stand back or I'll peck.
Oh, be still, my quaking lips. I'm going to be goose.
What are you doing here?
What are friends for? I've come to take you home. Your mother's going on something fearful.
My mother. You see my mother?
Of course. She sent me here to fetch you.
Listen here, Cat. I'm the commander out here, and my squadron and I are taking personal charge of this duckling's safe return to his home.
Well, I wouldn't try flying at the moment. Haven't you heard the guns?
We will commence maneuvers as soon as the shooting party is over.
It's their party, but we'll fly if we want to.
Silence the ranks!
No joke, sir.
Maybe I can be of assistance. I'll run on the chute and I'll tell you when they're packing up for the day.
Very well, but no funny business. I know several ways to skin your type.
It's like taking care of your fruit, baby.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dot. I am your senior flight attendant. On behalf of Captain Greylag, we would like to welcome you all from this afternoon's flight from Boggy Marshland to so far flung far. We'll be
should give you. For me? You didn't think I'd leave you here with the duckling, do you? Oh no, Puss. You're coming with us.
Oh, cat litter.
All the rings are spread. Our ancestors are stored away. It's time to walk. We are days. Live happy and make and ending and free and locate his nest. Locate his nest.
Goodbye. Thank you.
Oh, what's happening? The cat. She lied. She said the people put her with their guns. Oh, what do I do now?
Now we're expert to believe he may already undergone certain changes and have put together a composite of what he might look like today. Some viewers may find this image disturbing.
Ida, if you see this love, come home. The kids need you. They're not coping so well without you.
In a sinister new development, we believe Ida is also now on this stage. So once again, viewers, we have come to you if you have any information. The number is coming up on your screen.
As a drink, my mistake was letting her go searching for my son. Yet at one in a dry, high sweet spilling beat, hearing daddy, 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 I'm depressed, round as day and night. And what sort of time do you call this?
We sort of lost track of time.
The owl didn't give a hoot.
Well, your father does.
Mom would have let us stay out.
Well, your mom's not here. You're grounded.
When's Mom coming back?
I don't know, honey.
But she is coming back.
I don't know, honey.
Will she find Ugly?
I don't know, honey. I don't know. All right, kids, time to roost. Make sure you brush your beak and don't eat all the water. My bill's big enough. When Ida said she grew, I had to bed home. Ashamed because this apron suits her bed. Where's the joy in motherhood? And in this round chores done. Then when you think you see the back of them, you find an actual fact. You're back at square one. There's no joy in motherhood. Or if there is, it's something I just can't see. I just somehow grows with all of this. And on top of that, she puts up with me.
Daddy!
Now what?
Help! Please help me!
What's your name?
Everyone calls me ugly.
Oh, don't listen to them. The stage goes over there. You should hear some of the things they call me before the molt.
How can anyone call you names?
Well, like I say, the stage goes over.
Excuse me? Can you please look up your reading?
My mother always warned me to avoid the fishing line people leave behind.
So did mine. She used to tell me when we were out swimming. There. That's one little around your leg.
Oh, thank you. I thought it was going to be left behind. There's no place is going to water alone. Oh, where's your flock?
I don't know. I was separated from them. And the more I look for them, the further it seems I wander away.
That's dreadful. When did you last see them?
In the spring.
In the spring? You've been lost since the spring? You poor thing. You can't stay here over the winter. You'll freeze.
No, I'll be alright.
Come with me. The others won't mind, and then next spring we'll return together, and I'll help you find your family.
Oh, I couldn't possibly.
Of course you could. Come on, we'll never catch up.
Oh, Penny, I'd love to. I'd really love to. But I can't. I can't fly. At least, not well enough to go with you.
Oh, darn, I'm going to be late. I don't like to leave you like this, but I really have to go. Goodbye. Thank you again. I won't forget you. Honk!
Honk? She won't remember me. Why would she want anything to do with me?
Whoops! Pardon me!
Leave me alone.
Sorry, Feathers. Didn't mean to make you jump. Not that there's anything wrong with jumping, of course. Sort of runs in my family. Or jumps in my family. Depending on which way you...
What do you want?
What?
Well, go on. Go and tell me how ugly I am.
Ugly?
There, you cleared off your chest. Hope you feel better now.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Do you mind if I hop off and come back on again? I mean, have a word with yourself, Feathers. Who am I to call you ugly? Look at me. There, see? I mean, connect the dots. If we're talking ugly, they don't come much more aesthetic and charmed than me. I know what your trouble is. You're preening yourself too much.
What do you mean?
You got down in the mouth. I'm giving you nothing here. Nothing. Come on. Give us a smile.
I want to be left on my own.
Now that's just downright antisocial. Hang on a minute. I've got a human in my throat. Oh well. I know how you feel, but you mustn't let it depress you. I started out as a bottle jelly myself, and it's been downhill ever since. You know what I say to myself? I'm just a beautiful princess in frog's clothing, and one day a prince is gonna come along and kiss me and release my inner beauty. But then I think to myself, nah, get real. Who wants to snog a frog? You know what our trouble is?
No.
Our image is in vogue, but you mark my words, one day ugly will be in. If you just sit tight on your lily pad, each silly fad will pass. Then those who sport each season's look all flat on their ass. Your mother works home. Fashion is a fickle thing, but just you wait and see. The day will come when women style and then out there, someone's gonna love ya, someone's gonna love ya. What's that out there, just around the corner, in amongst the fauna, someone's gonna fall.
find yourself in the junkyard, be sure to stop by. I'd love to meet my family.
I hope you find all right. Bye. Stay warm. Stay cheerful. Ribbit.
Well, what do we have here? A nice plump little duckling.
Honk!
Gotcha, my beauty.
Honk, honk!
It's pretty good you showing honking. I've got a family to feed. You'll make a nice fine Sunday roast.
Honk!
Now where's my knife? You was holding a tangless picnic out here tonight. Darn, must have left it in my car.
Hello, Zucky. I see the macrame class is paid off.
How did you find me?
Oh, a little birdie told me.
Well, you're too late. The people are going to eat me.
Such a waste.
Even if you did help me, you're going to eat me anyways first, right?
True.
Well, you're not going to get me. Oh no, he's coming back.
Now listen, Ducky. I have what I think you will agree is a very tempting proposition that might just satisfy his hope.
Well, I don't like oranges if that's not the plan.
Listen, if you come with me, I will take you back to the farm so you can see your mother for one last time.
But either way, I'd be eating, right?
Well, you can't have it both ways.
All right, you're on.
Well, put him on play. He's escaped.
Undoubtedly frozen of all the times for traveling. It's not what we had chosen.
Are you sure you went back to the junkyard? It's just like going in circles.
Shut up! It's snow. It makes everything look the same.
A blizzard seems certain, and even good King Wenceslas will not draw back his curtain.
stronger.
Magna with us and learn our way.
And my mother, you can come too?
Oh, of course I can't. I'm just a baggy old duck. I can't teach you the ways of the swans.
Well, you taught me how to swim.
And from what I remember, that nearly finished me off. It's hardly surprising, really. Fancy me, teaching a swan to swim.
But I want you to come.
I can't come with you. My place is back on the lake with your father. They say birds of a feather should flock together, and your place is with the swans now. Besides, I think I know someone who's rather keen that you should go with them.
But I've only just found you. I'm not sure I want to leave you again so soon.
Oh, of course you do. Now get going before I get all cheerful and unnecessary. But make sure to visit us all back at the duckyard. Look after him for me.
Well, we are, my dear. I know this is very hard for you.
Well, I'm sure he'll be safe with you. Go on then. Let's see him fly. Go on, you can do it. Take a run at it. That's the way.
He was different from the rest. Of course, he can't belong with me. I know I should guess. He wasn't mine to mother. He wasn't mine to rear. Another tree is washed away. Another tree. Another mother's tear.
One, two, three.
You didn't think I'd really leave you behind?
Oh, but you have to. You have to think about yourself now. It's your life, and you belong with the swans.
But why? I don't care whose egg I came out of. You were my mother. You raised me, and that's what counts.
Well,
You said that this duckyard would be so boring if you all looked the same. So I'm coming back to be different.
Both coming back.
To be the first one to the lake. I've been different all my life, and now I'm going to be different as a swan. I like being me. I like being different. I like my honk.
well, you are certainly that. I'm so proud of you. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get going. I can't wait to see Drake's reaction when he sees you. I think he might lay an egg. What that might turn into, I can't bear thinking about.
Wait, I've got some unfinished business.
Swanee! How I love you, how I love you. I quit. I give up. I've been working too hard. Take me to the Betty Fur Clinic.
Look at him. Have you ever seen a finer bird? Target him, 'cause honking is the best we've heard. What?